My Lords, when I think of all of Britain's success stories over the years, it is hard to look at our domestic automotive industry without a great sense of pride. I draw the House's attention to my interests as set out in the Register, particularly in early-stage battery technologies. My Lords, the United Kingdom has been blessed with industry pioneers. Frederick Bremer built the country's first four-wheeled petrol engine car. Herbert Austin, a member of your Lordship's House, led the UK in capturing global market share. Michael Stanley Whittingham won a Nobel Prize for the development of lithium-ion batteries in this country. And Andy Palmer launched the world's first mass-market electric vehicle. But sadly, our domestic auto industry has been under steady, gradual decline. We used to be the world's largest car exporter and the world's second largest car producer. But last year, we made just 930,000 cars, less than Slovakia, less than the Czech Republic, less than Canada, less than Indonesia. We now make less than 1% of the cars in the world. Yet, the industry still supports the jobs and livelihoods of over 800,000 people. All the great names of British automaking have been acquired by foreign competitors. While we welcomed the foreign investment, it also meant that key decisions happen in overseas boardrooms with distinct corporate cultures and ultimately competing priorities to those of UK PLC. My Lords, it is no accident that governments in the largest economies around the world have gone to great lengths to support their auto industries. During the 2008 financial crisis, the Japanese, German, French, and US governments all stepped in and recognized the importance of their car industries to their economies and also the shadow it casts on associated industries. The industry doesn't just make cars, it makes skilled people who end up in aviation, logistics, academia, engineering, construction, and elsewhere. In 1939, the car industry was able to pivot its manufacturing capability to drive the war effort. And in 2020, it was the car makers that pivoted to create ventilators in our moment of need. My Lords, we have an opportunity now to revive it. The car industry is transforming itself with the deployment of electric vehicles. We have a chance to retool, reevaluate, and recreate a new supply chain that includes the mass production of batteries. Chief amongst our needs is attracting 4 to 6 battery manufacturers to the UK instead of the EU. Duty regulation means that batteries must be made in Europe by 2026, yet almost all cell makers are setting up in the EU simply because they can access bigger grants in lower-cost countries and in a political environment that makes EV batteries a project of strategic importance. The gracious speech highlights levelling up, economic growth, and net zero, all themes in which the auto industry can play a starring role, but we cannot level up unless there is a level playing field. And that is what the government needs to deliver to our car industry.